Good afternoon. Pupils and parents say they're shocked that plans to rebuild secondary schools across Kent have been scrapped. The government says there isn't enough money for the work at 36 schools across the county, which have been approved as part of the Building Schools for the Future scheme. Some head teachers fear that a two-tier system will now emerge, where schools in need of repair have to compete with refurbished schools. Well, Peter Whittlesey is in Margate for us now. And Peter, I understand that the school you're at now has been looking for investment for some years.
Well, this school was built in the 1950s and 60s. It's one of the only secondaries where mobile classrooms are still in use. In this local newspaper article of 1964, it warned that the buildings were inadequate for the future. So imagine everyone's surprise today in 2010, decades after this was written, when their new building plan was axed.
On the outside, it's the school time forgot. On the inside, teachers have papered over the cracks and academic standards are breaking records. But just months before a new school was going to be built, the project has been scrapped. Sixth formers are outraged.
I don't think we should have to learn in a place that leaks when it rains, when we feel freezing all the time. It doesn't make it any easier.
Every other school in our area has got a new school and we're the only one that hasn't.
I thought it would have been really nice to have a new school, for the new kids coming through and that, but so a lot of the stuff here is quite old because my mum went here as well and she remembers a lot of the things here.
All the plans have been drawn up. There's a sense that thousands of pounds of taxpayers' money will be wasted on architects' designs unless the new school is built.
I was quite shocked, actually. I really thought that our phase was going to go through because we've come so far down the line and we've spent the last 3 years planning for this fantastic new school, and even on the day that the decision was taken to stop our particular project, we were working with architects right up until 5 o'clock that evening on the new design. So yeah, I was actually shocked.
But despite all that, the Education Secretary's announcement yesterday heralded the end of Hartsdown's new build plans.
The whole way that we build schools needs radical reform to ensure more money is not wasted on pointless bureaucracy, to ensure that buildings are built on budget and on time, and to ensure a higher proportion of capital investment gets rapidly to the front line.
Last year, Hartsdown was the second most improved school in Kent. Parents and students believe teachers have delivered results, so the community should be rewarded with a new school.
Well, Kent County's council is a large educational authority, so will be hit hard by this. Publicly, they're saying they understand why the government has made this announcement. We live in tough times. But privately, it seems they appear angry that schools like this one that are doing well and are successful haven't been rewarded. For a full list of all the schools affected by this announcement, go to our website, bbc.co.uk/Kent.
Thanks, Peter. Well, we'd like to know what you think. Do you believe the school's rebuilding programme should have been protected? Or is the government right to make these cuts? Do email your views to southeasttoday@bbc.co.uk or get in touch via Facebook, and we'll read out some of your comments in tonight's main programme at 6:30.